Okay, guys, I just want to make a short video on the way I make my molds for well, in this case, for my magnets. This is a magnet. This is actually from Halloween 3 movie, I think. It's one of the masks, the 3 masks, I guess, in the movie. This one's already made. This is one of the masks, right? And then this is the other mask. Honestly, I haven't seen the movie, but these are a request. Anyways, so I want to show you how I use clay to make my molds. Now, you're going to ask, well, this is weird because it looks weird. But I do it this way because I need to save on materials. In other words, traditionally you'd make a square box, right? And say the square is like here this would be the shape of it, right? And you got another, wall here and a wall here. Well, my big problem is that when you cast silicone, all this is wasted in the corners here. You see? Just imagine another, here, I'll do this. Okay. Pretend those are the walls. The basic triangle shape, whatever. Well, here you're losing, that's wasted silicone, and here too. And then as it fills, all this area is just wasted silicone. I mean, in my opinion. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and used this clay. It's a soft clay. It doesn't dry. Well, it will eventually, but I keep it in bags. And what I do is I shape the mold to the shape of in this case, the magnet. Let me see if I can pull this magnet out. So it looks like a cocoon, or it's really just, it's contoured to the shape of the magnet. So you can see, excuse my manicure, the magnet. This is the half of the head, the face, because the magnets can sit like this. But I've discovered that I can use less material by contouring the mold to the shape of the magnet, or in this case, this sculpt. Let me put it back in. Of course, you're going to glue it to the bottom. But the walls are thick enough so that it can hold the shape. And it actually contours, if you see, it contours inward. So you're not losing all this area here. You don't have to worry about all this excess silicone. Because I have molds that are just big, and it seems to have wasted materials. I'll show you one. Okay, now here's like one of my first molds I ever made. And it's a bit exaggerated. This is probably not done correctly, but it's just to show you the amount of materials that I wasted. So this is your typical box shape, right? This is the magnet. It's a Gigantor magnet. And I'll show you a picture of it. But look at all this right here, all this silicone just in this area. Look how much of that is just excess, you see? I mean, if you're a mathematician or you got a calculator, imagine if you cut this. If I were to trim this, even the walls are thick. So if I were to trim it here, follow this line, trim all this. I mean, what percentage of that is just wasted material? I mean, you tell me. And look at how thick it is. I mean, it's deep because of the nose. He has a long nose. I'll show you a picture of Gigantor. But look at all that material I used, as opposed to this sculpt. I mean, this granted, they're different sculpts. The magnets are different sizes, but you get the idea. I mean, look at all this area right here. That's not just wasted material, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know if this is something I discovered. I've never seen this on any YouTube tutorial, or, you know, I do the same thing. I look up YouTube videos and look at other artists and what they do. But this seems to work, and I've already cast. Well, this was cast the same way, right? This is another similar cast. That's a keychain. So, I mean, you know, great product, but $26.99. I mean, that's expensive. Okay. And I don't know if it worked for any. I haven't tried it for a toothpiece mold. That'll be my next challenge. I'll do another video to show you how I pour and release the mold. Maybe this will help you, because materials are getting expensive these days. And oops, do it this way.
Really filling up.
It does, huh?
So filling up.
Yeah, it has to cover the whole, what do you call it, figure. Why do you go so high? Go look. Can you bring that closer?